Hey, Mitch the RV guy here for RVs of Sacramento, bringing you another fantastic value and travel trailer. This gorgeous trailer is a 2020 Jayco Eagle HT. It's the 312BHOK. It's the bunkhouse with a massive opposing slide outs, a king bed, 2 ACs. Guys, this is fantastic. It's really loaded up. I'm going to start out by showing you the inside. I'm going to point out some of the features that really sets the Jayco apart from the other manufacturers. Then I will take a tour of the outside and we'll talk about some of the build quality that really makes Jayco the #1 selling trailer for the last 15 years with the best resale value. Let's go ahead and get started. If you have a family that you want to take with you, this is exactly what you're looking for. This extremely beautiful modern farmhouse interior, designed by Stacy Stewart, world-famous interior designer, gives you everything you need. Huge living area, a private bunk room with their own entertainment, huge master bedroom with actual king-size bed. Let's go ahead and take a look. This really is the ultimate family trailer. Let's go ahead and start with the kitchen area. We have this beautiful large island with your LG solid surface countertop that has your stainless steel integrated dual side sink inside of it, along with a nice high-rise faucet that's actually home style with the pull out. Extreme attention to detail built in the quality of the Jaycos. For example, even the drawers. If I pull out a drawer, it looks like a normal drawer. Of course, it's full extension residential ball bearing glide, but notice that it actually is built with 4 sides of plywood as opposed to just 3 and then the front facade. This drawer right here is actually a 75-pound drawer. All of them are on Jayco. Most manufacturers are going to give you a 30-pound drawer. Some of them will give you a 50, but that's actually getting pretty rare too. Love the actual modern farmhouse design from Stacy Stewart. The distressed wood is just beautiful. You even have that nice distressed wood cover on your 4-door Dometic refrigerator freezer. This is a propane and electric fridge, so you don't have to worry about running it off of an inverter. You also have solid wood fascia all the way across in the Jayco, and Jayco is actually the only manufacturer in the world to use structure board to reinforce its slide outs across every slide out. That's the same type of board that you're going to have, for example, in your garage to make sure the door stays exactly in the shape it's supposed to, giving Jayco more reliable slide systems. Your high point stainless steel residential style microwave, along with your Furrion high output burn top and oven, again with that residential stainless steel, very nice, plus the pull out drawer right here. The entertainment center is great for a family, but this is actually set up better than you think for that even. So of course you've got your nice glass inlay storage along with your Furrion sound system. Furrion television, full HD TV. This is actually rated to -80 degrees up to a positive 180 degrees. So even in winter storage or summer storage, your TV's not going to go out on you. Furrion fireplace, also a 5,000 BTU heater. Extremely nice ambiance when you turn that on, and it also is able to take the chill out of the air when you're actually having it on in the wintertime. More storage space right over here. Fantastic amounts of cabinet and storage space inside the Jayco. And again, a nice opposing slide room. Massive. Those 2 slide outs right across from each other really open up this room to give you all sorts of space. You got your residential style couch that folds out into a massive sleeper in case you need it. A dinette that also turns into a sleeper with very comfortable insulation there in the foam padding for the actual dinette. Even the light fixtures themselves are great. And look at how large the windows are. You got great visibility all across this Jayco coach. Now this is a bunkhouse, so I'm sure you're going to want to see the bunk area. Take a look at this. When I open it up, not only do you have your own slide out here for the bunk room, giving it an amazing amount of versatility, but you're going to have this large couch that turns into a huge sleeper if you need to. This bunk actually goes up and away, so you can actually use this as an entertainment center here when you don't need that bunk, which is really cool. And it's going to have its own television as well. So if the kids are wanting to play their video games or whatever it is that they're doing nowadays, then they can go ahead and be back here and they don't have to be bugging you up front. Especially good at nighttime. They have this own little play area back here. You don't have to worry about keeping it quiet in order for the kids not to go ahead and get awake like you do on most of those bunkhouses. It's just going to give you that little curtain that separates. Another nice thing about Jayco, quality construction. We're talking about the ability to give you a 100% longer warranty than the other folks. This has got a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 3-year structures. Almost everybody else in the entire industry is a 1-year bumper-to-bumper. Jayco's double that because of the additional build quality. It's set up for gen prep, all ready to go. So you can get a generator, stick it on there, and then you're dry camping ready. Inside the bathroom, lots of cool features. For example, the exhaust fan is actually rain-proof, so you can open it up while it's raining and turn it on, and you don't have to worry about having water pour in here. More solid surface countertop in the gateway area, an actual full medicine cabinet that you're going to get with Jayco. And notice that the mirror is actually integrated into this. It's not glued in. Open up the medicine cabinet in our manufacturers and you're going to see a bunch of caulking basically holding raw glass in there. That's not what you want. And look at just how deep and usable the storage in the bathroom is. That's real usable storage. The shower itself, extremely high quality construction. This is dual form ABS with a large shower. Now most all manufacturers have their shower on stilts. So you're going to have a stilt on each corner of the shower. You'll notice how all the showers are raised up on travel trailers. That's because they actually have to have a P-trap underneath there, and right underneath the floor is going to be the drain basin. So on most manufacturers, you get in the shower, and the shower is literally bowing underneath your weight, because you're literally standing on that empty basin with stilts on each corner. Jayco is completely supported underneath. So even if you're a larger individual, you get into that shower, you're not going to feel like you're going to fall through the thing. It's going to give you that nice confidence. A huge king-size bed, which is exactly what you want when you're trying to sleep and be comfortable, along with storage on both sides, a pretty good amount of it. This does have 2 ACs, which is not only nice because they're the Whisper Quiet ACs from Coleman Mac, but you also have that benefit of having it be a Helix ducted AC system, Jayco exclusive, much quieter ducting system than the other manufacturers. So when you have your ACs blowing in maximum force in the summertime, you can actually still talk to each other at a normal volume, and it does a really great job of cooling you down because the roof has got double layer insulation, the floor's got double layer insulation, even the slide room floors are going to have insulation in a Jayco, something that is just about unheard of. On the outside, we have a nice solid front fiberglass molded cap that has double layer insulated barrier in there, so you don't have nearly the heat and the cold loss like you do on other manufacturers. It is full gen prep and ready to go. Get your generator ready to be plugged right in there and you can go dry camping. It does of course have the electric front lift. Now that's where Jayco starts to get a little different than their manufacturers. So for example, Jayco's got a much better frame. So you'll see this integrated A-beam right here. That's every trailer is going to have that. 9 out of 10 manufacturers, it's going to go back and it's going to stop right here at the front outrigger on your frame. What Jayco does is it actually takes that A-beam and it brings it all the way back and integrates into your main I-beam that you have right there. Look at that massive outside storage along with the battery disconnect. They're also going to have more additional outriggers. That is basically like the ribs on your motorhome, or I'm sorry, your travel trailer. They're going to stop it from having any type of torsion flex and really makes it last a whole lot longer, especially the sidewalls. Huge outside awning that goes all the way over the massive slide out that you have here. More right step above system, extremely easy to get into, along with the massive grab handle right here. And this is the climate shield. This is designed for 0 degrees. If you have your RV heater on and it's 0 degrees outside, and this is not even with the additional heater that you get in the fireplace, it's still able to maintain a comfortable 68 degrees, no problem at all. The actual windows are automotive bonded glass with an 80-degree tint, or 80% tint that's going to stop you from having the sun beat up your interior. I love the massive, best-in-class outside kitchen you get with the Jayco. Of course, you have the outside camp grill, along with the storage area here, a huge outside refrigerator system for an outside entertainment, or an outside kitchen area, along with the TV so you can actually be watching the game, and an outside sink. Really, really cool. Much better to be cooking up the old barbecue burgers outside underneath the awning, watching the kids play, as opposed to being trapped inside. And having that outside fridge is also really nice, especially on a bunkhouse, because kids love to run in and out, in and out, in and out to get snacks and drinks, and you can have all that stuff outside. Already have your Furrion backup camera prep ready to go. Now Jayco, the walls on Jayco are even so much better than other manufacturers. The things you can't see, most manufacturers take the fiberglass walls, they put the layers together, slap them on, and they push them down a roller, and they go into this little press system that's basically like a metal rolling tube, and it spits it out the other side in about 2 seconds, just smashes them together, and they call that your pinch rolled wall, and they give you a big thumbs up. On Jayco, they don't do that. They take the side wall and they put all the layers together and they put it into a large hydraulic press that's going to push down with 144 tons of pressure. Folks, that's basically like 10,000 people standing on top of your sidewall for 16 minutes in a full vacuum. That's going to create a much stronger sidewall. Even the Jayco's roof is 50% stronger than the competitors' roofs. So the Jayco does what's called a Magnum truss roof system. So what that is instead of having little 1-inch aluminum studs that are supporting the roof, Jayco gives you 2 by 2-inch wooden studs that are supporting the roof. Plus the roof is actually screwed down as opposed to stapled down like almost all the other manufacturers are going to do. And they give you a huge rating of 4,500 pounds of weight on that roof before it's going to start having any problems. Guys, 4,500 pounds of tree branch, 4,500 pounds of snow, no problem. Manufacturers that aren't Jayco, 3,000 pounds and the roof starts caving in on you. That's 50% less, folks. If you're out camping in a nice campsite and the wind is really blowing and a large branch drops on the top of your Jayco, you're not going to have any problems. At 3,000 pounds, you're going to have major problems in most manufacturers. And at 4,500 pounds, where the Jayco would still be fine, the roof is literally caving in on you. Guys, if you're looking for an RV, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard, RVs of Sacramento, right here off of Elk Grove Boulevard and Highway 99, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. Got a massive selection of motorhomes, a huge inventory of Jaycos and other travel trailers and fifth wheels and the manufacturers that go around this entire building. Full service, parts, sales, service, consignment, dealership, 40 years, family owned and operated. There's a reason why we have such a good reputation, folks. The same reason why Jayco has a reputation that they have, because we earn it. Come down here and you'll see the Jayco difference and the RVs of Sacramento difference. Tell them Mitch sent you, and I'm looking to hear from you real soon.